What is the meaning of human history? Well, well, I'm gonna give an example that. Well, I'm gonna talk about history, Bible history a little bit, but really, I'm gonna focus on what we see in the world most of all, because what we see in the world, we can apply whether or not someone believes in the Bible. So we can see like World War I, World War II, the Holocaust, systemic racism, slavery, and lots of other evils. The world is divided. People are cruel to each other. The George Floyd death is a good example of this because we can see that the African American were tired and they were sick and tired of the years of mistreatment that they faced with segregation and how whites were always treated better than blacks and how African Americans were badly beaten if they made a mistake, just a tiny mistake when slavery, all because of the color of their skin. So in an article titled "Violence Erupts as Outrage Over George Floyd's Death Spills into a New Week," that was written by Braxton Booker, Bill Chappell, David Shaper, Danielle Kurtelben, and Joseph Shapiro on NPR, that was published on June 1st, 2020. It says, "Even in the middle of a pandemic, cops are killing us," read a sign carried by protester Elizabeth Betts. "We don't see as much slavery." Okay, so that was the quote. But so we don't see as much slavery as we did in 1800s, but we could see that the it, we can see that the mistreatment of African Americans caused an uprising. So I don't remember if that statement I just did was actually in the article or if that was my own statement analyzing what the quote said, but the point stands no matter what. Okay. And even with Adam and Eve, like how God told Adam and Eve not to eat the fruit off the tree, and they did, which caused sin in the world and separated men and God. So we can see both of those stories. Like, even if someone was atheist, we can see by both the Adam and Eve story and the George Floyd death, they bring us to the same conclusion that history shows us that the world is divided, arrogant, selfish, hateful, and cruel. But like I think the world needs to be united. We need to be humble. We need to do good. We need to love each other. We need to be kind. I don't think we were created so we can kill other people. I think we were created to help others, lift others up, and to be unified so we can work together, making the world a better place.